Okay, good morning everybody. How's it going? Saturday morning. Getting ready to head over to the toy box. Letting my truck warm up because it's just a tad bit cold out. It's like 14 degrees. Yeah. See if I can show you guys what it looks like outside. See if it shows up any. Yep. See, we got snow on the ground. Supposed to have a chance of snow all day. Brother's not really happy because he got to push his Camaro outside so he can do some work to his daughter's Jeep again. So his Camaro's got to sit outside, 14-degree weather. Gonna have to throw something over the top of the car because he's got it in epoxy primer, all but the hood. The hood's just in your regular primer that's not really well waterproof. If you guys know what any of that is. So we don't need it getting snowy and wet. I'm gonna stop at the station, get me a pop to drink. You know, gotta have a little bit of pop to drink before you drink beer, of course. I have to stop at the store and get some orange juice too. I forgot about that. And I also forgot to get some weld-through primer, so I'm going to go to the parts store and get some weld-through primer as soon as they open up. I think they open up at like 7:30, so it ain't going to affect things too terribly much. So, with that, I'm going to leave you guys so I can go do that stuff, get to the toy box, start getting things all ready to go. So, we'll see you in a few. Alright, let's start a little early on some footage. It's only Wednesday. Put this with our normal Saturday fun. I'm out here in the garage messing around, ain't got nothing else to do, might as well work on this. So I'm going to cut a couple of these tacks. I got everything put together and there's a couple. I'll cut a couple tacks and get them just a little bit closer. So I'm going to start by doing that. Then we'll go to starting to weld it up. See what we can make of it. It's not going to be perfect, but it should come out pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Making a circle?
Yep.
We're going to see how that goes.
I'm going to.
Oh, you moved your film crew
Yeah.
over here, huh?
trying to.
I got a couple of holes you can weld with.
Oh yeah.
What you got there?
On what? Oh.
Is that just a dimple? I have to weld that up.
What?
This?
Yeah.
Just probably take a wire brush down in there and then weld that up.
Yeah, I was gonna weld that up.
That one there.
Yeah. One there. One there.
What's that hole up there? You weld that up?
Which one? Yeah. So the only ones that'll.
I keep forgetting I gotta fix this cluster.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put nothing there until you're done.
Well, you're gonna need this though.
Yeah.
We're gonna just
I'm just gonna
screw a plate or
screw
bolt a plate.
yeah, something like that.
Here's your. I believe that's. Come over here and hide it in.
Where's this one here? It's not
That's the
this
same one.
anymore.
Same one.
Yep.
Mine are all gone. My car don't exist.
I'm gonna wait to plug that one.
They decide what to do it or what?
No. Basically the only one left. After I do that one, I'm for sure gonna put a fuse box over here, so I might as well just go ahead and plug it.
Well, that.
What that, what that. I don't remember what them 2 or 4 days.
Got one over here.
Yeah. Maybe I'll leave them.
Oh, fuck that is.
That's the pivot for the gas pedal.
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, down. Why did they change that setup too?
Yeah, and then make it plastic. Let's make the pivot for the gas pedal plastic.
Well, all your new shit. Drive by wire anyway. So.
Yeah. But I think the pivot for the Camaro is metal, isn't it?
Well, it's an arm.
Yeah.
It's the old school. Well, I think. They made them 2 ways, I guess. Talking about Z28s were different.
But I think yours is all internal.
Yeah, it mounts up there.
Yeah.
But some of them are. Like the Z28 mounts to the floor instead of the firewall. Something like that. I don't know.
Whoa!
Fucking discs up already.
Like I took a chunk out of the base on that one. That's alright. Now I got a spot for my ground.
You ground for your ground?
Yeah, my ground for the welder. Because I'm getting ready to weld up the hole that I was using.
Makes it problematic. You know, theoretically,
I tried to use these studs and it wasn't a very good ground. It didn't want to fucking weld very good. I don't know if there's something on the inside that's.
could be. Say, theoretically, you should be able to ground the chassis.
The rubber mounts like this. Hey, boss man.
Rock and roll. Fuck dead today. You got no fucking go. Yeah, I don't understand. Wow. That's a lot of time. Dang. That's great. Good for you. That's something to do. Good cause.
Show them what we got done to the car, Kenny.
It looks a lot better from here already.
Now we finally got a door panel on it.
Yeah, that's
We
huge.
got the bottom of the door
Bottom of the
patch.
door patch.
welding it.
Fenders are all patched in and rebuilt.
Looks like you got a roof back on.
Yeah, that was all we could do.
Different shade of firewall.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, you're gonna be
Yeah.
ready. When's
Told him the goal is
primer?
May when summer class happens. My goal is metalwork's done. He's
Yeah.
fucking sanding and epoxying.
Have this bitch in primer by the end of summer, and, or are you gonna paint it right away?
Well, it's gonna take a while to do body work,
Yeah.
especially since I'm gonna make kids struggle.
We got the radiator support all rebuilt wherever that's hiding.
Under the car, I gotta weld it back.
Oh yeah, there it
That
is.
was work on its own.
That took me a month and a half worth of fucking weekend.
We had to rebuild all this,
Hey,
that piece, put a patch in there.
looks good. Yeah, you can tell what's new. It don't have any rust pits.
I spent a lot of time on the
You
radiator.
can see. Yeah,
Oh.
it looks good.
Well, the problem is these pieces go in it too.
Oh,
That,
oh,
that,
I had to rebuild this
That.
now.
uh,
And then it all sandwiches together and welds back together.
I don't have a picture.
all that, that piece, that piece.
That
that
them
piece.
go? Them kind of sit up in there?
They sit on top of this piece,
Yeah.
and then I'll put my hole in.
But these go inside, that goes outside, and all sandwiches through.
Oh, fuck that. I don't
I
no.
told Tim, I said,
That is no fun at all. That is.
I told Tim, I said, I don't even know how I would explain to you how to rebuild that. That's why I just started doing it.
Well,
How are you going to explain to somebody,
you're
hey,
not.
do this, do
I'll do
that?
this side, you do the rest.
So I spent a bunch of my time on that.
Oh.
And then this is I still got to do some more work. It's just roughed out. This fender, this body line was gone. And then it was rusty in the bottom, and this was all caved in and full of filler. This body line was pinched against here so tight, I cut this out, straightened everything, and put it back.
I have no desire to do that shit.
I know you don't.
Now, you got the patch panel in, I can grind it, I can throw some mud at it.
I made the bottom of that door out of Dean's, just in the break. I put the roll in it. I put the roll in it here across the fucking piece of exhaust tube. You don't have the shit, you know?
Shit, that's how we used to rebuild shit, Tim. My dad would buy rollover Broncos and Rangers. We would cut them across here and across the floor, put the whole back half on. Whether it be the cab or the Bronco body, you would, this side would be longer, this side would be shorter, so they overlap, and you spot weld them in stronger. That was, back in the day, that was the mentality. Let's make it stronger than factory.
Now
Nowadays,
you gotta do the opposite.
you gotta do the opposite. You gotta look, because you got high strength steel here versus,
Now you get in trouble if you make it too strong because it ain't gonna collapse how it's
because
supposed
now
to.
you
Yeah.
fucked up the crush zones. It's like, that just fucks.
That's not how we learn.
It's not, yeah, that's against everything that we ever learned. We were always taught, make it strong, make it
Well, that's what
better
you always
than
say. They're all actually way stronger than it used to be.
Yep. Now you gotta, there's fenders that will have a dent, and you'll be like, oh fuck, I can fix that dent in 3 hours. It's throw it away. It's a replaceable part because it's high strength steel, and you start fucking with it. Now you just took the strength away from it. Now you screwed up the crush zone. You fix it, they get into a wreck, somebody dies,
You're
and they
liable.
prove that fender, you're on the hook.
Okay, we're live. Never really figured out why. I mean, when the Nova was made, the whole idea behind GM building the Nova was a cheap car.
Yeah. It ain't so cheap.
Wow. Well, why they made the tops of the doors like that when everything else of theirs didn't have, you know, window frames and stuff, but the Nova did. I don't know. You know, the Camaro didn't, the Chevelle didn't, the,
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even 70s and 80s Malibus didn't.
Yeah.
Nova, let's put a door frame on the top. It's probably not going to fit.
Let's put a window frame in there.
Okay.
Oh, get a game plan going here.
You do?
Oh, found the tire already.
It's right
I
there.
need to get a game plan going here.
Oh,
That didn't help the shoulder feel good.
smoked my head on a fucking tire. I think I'd get used to it being there.
Ah, why?
It's not that it's there, it's that I'm retarded. I'm trying these different ones, Tim. I'm trying these D-Waltz.
See if the D-Walt's a little different.
Yeah. Hey, I bought them. Why not try it? Most important part, keep the heat out of it.
Now the tens of followers can watch you struggle on a...
Yeah. I'm not a mechanic. Most people would say I'm not even a body man. It's like I was just messing with this the other day. Oh. Because I was just messing with it on Tuesday, Saturday. Have kids, they say.
It'll be fun, they say.
You'll love them, they say. Will I? What the heck? Don't mind me.
Breakfast drinks are made.
even 9 o'clock. I'm not complaining, okay?
I just figured, you know, you were gonna need a breakfast drink to deal with things.
Bounce there, bitch. Oh. Ah! Now, if and everything comes apart, we'll be in good shape.
See, this way it just shows that we're not rum-dums trying to restore shit.
No, we're rum.
Rum-dums in general.
We're just fucking retarded.
Yep.
Got it.
Hence the word adventure in things.
Is that what it is?
Yes. That's why I figured I'd throw that word in there, because
Adventure?
life is always an adventure when you're around us.
Supposed to call it Adventureland then, or what?
No. It's just an adventure.
It is?
It's not Adventureland or Adventurous. It's just adventure. The world is an adventure. It's just up to you on how much of an adventure and what kind of.
Well, I'm not real sure it's up to me. Pretty sure I'm fucked. The world's an adventure. Life is your oyster or some bullshit.
Yeah. That's something like that, yeah.
I'm a fiction, a legend, a myth, and
Try your shoes, kids. I've tied this 3 times since we got back. Maybe I'm just not even good at tying shoes. You witnessed it. I even double knotted it.
I'm a fiction, a legend.
We'll have it done before Doug gets here. I didn't tell him we got parts. At least it's going better than I thought it would. Shit.
The other side yet.
I just fucking.
You fucking retard.
I'm sorry. I'll come back over here and fuck up my own shit.
Warm in here.
Yes, it is.
Jesus. Woo. You gotta work fast because those fat guys get hot. We gotta take a break. That should be it. This side should be done. Got it!
Fuck, I'm dead today. You got no fucking go.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't understand. Fucking woke up at 3:30 in the morning. Can't get back to fucking sleep.
Sure.
Finally got my ass up at 7:30. Fuck, you're about done.
Wow. We got a film crew going for watching Joe's struggles.
Perfect.
Oh, you know what happened? Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah, this like, oh, I think it's going pretty good. Fuck.
We've never said them words before.
That side is about. I'd have been done, but Tim had to say it's going
jinx.
smooth.
Yeah, we'll have it done before the boss man even gets here.
Well, fuck, I got a call a little
That's
after
right.
8. Yeah. I got a call a little after 8 that they were in.
Oh,
That's why I'm like, we're going my parts around. I forgot I had her put tape over a fucking chip in the windshield.
good. So it's got tape on it now. I was worried about that.
So let's go.
Should be about right.
Yeah, they got put in right now. Right there.
No lights. You better than I know. I couldn't even see it.
I see it before we put it up.
Well, I caught a glimpse of it. Is that shit over? Yeah.
And we don't worry about being good in front of the camera.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
That's good.
Tim does really good at.
Because you should have warned me before I walked in there.
Tim does really good at cutting shit out sometimes.
Good.
I've gotten pretty good at taking like a 12-hour video and knocking her down to about 43 minutes.
Wow. That's a lot of time. James. That's crazy. Good for you. Gotta have something to do. Don't cost.
Show them what we got done to the car, Timmy.
It looks a lot better from here already.
That was finally got to work.
Yes. That
That's
is
the
the key is and the problem, like you said, you can't buy it.
No.
Today's technician, they ain't gonna do that.
No. Fuck you. Find me one.
Yep.
I ain't built that way.
They don't make a roof skin for it.
Yeah, Tim was nervous on that.
I was.
Well,
I wasn't worried. He goes, what happens when we fuck this up? I said, we go find a Nova and cut it through the fucking pillar in the,
yep.
in the back, and we seam the inner and outer all at one time.
At least she was smart enough to put tape on
I told her. She said, I got a rock chip. I said, grab Scotch tape.
it. Yep.
It might be stuck. We might have to get a razor blade. Is it stuck? Are you getting it? With a razor
I
blade.
think it's coming.
I've been on her a week or so.
You got a good gouge.
Yeah, that's a good
She caught a good rock. I said, I think we can fucking at least fill it.
Oh, hell yeah. It doesn't work. This is what I missed the most when I was in Florida. My pocket. That's what I missed the most.
I went out and bought a $400 freaking Lincoln welder.
Joe said it's
badass for $400.
That's what Joe said. It's been pretty badass.
I welded that quarter on with it.
It says it'll weld up to 1/4 inch.
No shit.
It's an inverter. Then he bought a Harbor Freight cart and bought a bottle. Fuck, you don't have $1,000 on a whole setup.
Tell you what.
I said, you ain't buying anything else for that money.
No. You guys have done years worth of work.
Oh yeah, just having it over here, I think I've gained 4 years on the project.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know how many years up at college that would have been?
Well, fuck, it took me.
Well, it's been damn near
3 years,
Two
4
guys
years.
damn near every Saturday since July? The end of July?
That's the only way you're gonna get it done, though.
Yep.
And here's the point that Joe and I have talked about, and I think you even got in on it, Tim, was if you don't get going on it, by the time you get it done, you won't be able to drive it. So it's shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
You know, and that sounds terrible to say, and you got to give up a lot of
Time.
weekends, a lot of
But otherwise, you ain't gonna get it done.
no. If you wait till you can afford it, you'll never get it done. You know?
Honest.
And that's terrible to say, not that everybody
Quality
needs
time
to,
of Joe, and Dad comes over, and
that's the shit that
you know, it's
That's what you
making
can't
memory
do.
part of it. You know.
that's what is amazing, and that's what when you're out doing a burnout, you'll get that grin, and you'll say, my brother and I and my dad, we
Yep.
spent many a Saturdays working on this thing to get it to the point that where we're at. It's fun to do a burnout, and everybody wants to do them, but I guarantee you'll remember that burnout and you'll respect that burnout because I know how much time it took to put a quarter on there. That's the asshole in the driveway.
Oh, hey, we're putting more parts on Summer's
What
car.
do you do? Take the gas tank off your snowblower?
It's leaking.
Hey, it's dumping
Dripping
fuel
gas
all over.
everywhere. Here, we get the rest of it out.
Let me help you with that. What are you doing? What, that,
JB welding a crack.
What are you doing there?
I don't know. I think it maybe. Cracked
That's
up
the
into
seam too, where it's glued,
Oh, it's coming
not
down.
glued together.
there. Yeah, so you can see it cracked right there. It don't run out, it's just
Can't keep the son of a bitch hot enough fuel and
I kept smelling
Why are you
gas.
shaking? Need a drink?
I'm not sure.
that's what happens when we get old.
I'm shaking.
I'm starting to do that a
My
lot
hands
more
ain't out
too.
there to expose it.
I kept smelling.
Yeah,
I kept
it's like
didn't
this,
see
you can't
anything
see the
wet.
shake.
Didn't see anything wet on the floor ever or anything, so I got it.
We'll rough it up and we'll come past.
You think if it's cracked up in this seam,
Well, that was why I didn't offer plastic weld it, because if that's been seamed together, you chase that seam, it's cracking there too.
is it? The damn snowblower is probably 25, 30 years old. And I just.
Well, if you learn to take care of it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Go over to Menards and buy some of that
25
fucking
years
flex
old, I
steel.
mean, how much more secure you want?
Fucking flex steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We got a leak. We don't have no vacuum on her.
Uh-oh.
Crack leaking.
Yeah. That's why you put vacuum on them. It's already starting to fill part of it. Oh, I can see it bubbling under there.
I didn't know if it would be any good to, grind it up into there to get something in there, or what your expertise would.
Oh yeah, I fix a lot of fuel tanks.
Well, it's plastic. You fix a lot of plastic. And I'm sure
I'm
there's
gonna
no.
keep my mouth shut.
I'm sure there's no
Doug's still on plastic welded.
fumes in the tank. So.
No.
We don't worry
the
about
cap
that.
off.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about.
Nitrogen.
Oh yeah.
You just use a black ribbon on it then, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I go ahead and clean it up, do your.
Plastic welded too.
I honestly think that'll be your best bet. Then you can damn near run from here to there, and then
But
do
what do you
here
do?
first, on both of them, and then
What do you do with this lip sticking
we'll ride
up?
over top of it. No, we
Oh,
the
really?
whole fucking lip. I
You
don't
just
give a
take the
shit.
shoe and melt it down.
We'll fix our leak.
One family member's vehicle at a time.
Yeah, get in line.
I don't just,
I'm at,
4,000.
yeah, I'm at like
500.
520.
Well, let's do some burnouts.
Gotta do some cool shit.
Yeah, let's do
where'd
some
you stay at?
In Lincoln, it's done.
Oh,
Gotta go get it.
We
once
can
you-
make a video while we go get it.
made a video taking it down there.
Just gonna make a video picking it up.
Once
Get
you
some
reach that,
views.
once you reach that point, they give you 10 cents a piece.
Tim broke that chair. It don't lower no more. The other one, the fucking bearings are out of the wheels. I think I'm gonna have to just go bombard buy a couple chairs.
We had this conversation last Saturday.
So we make a video while we pick up, and we include the shop ink on the video.
And you can do a video all the way home.
Now you can get their viewers to pop over to watch yours to bump yours up.
Yeah.
Then we get home.
You never know.
Where's the purple car? How's the tranny on that?
You got
Yeah,
shit.
first and second.
That's all you got? That's enough. We don't need reverse now.
No, I got reverse. Oh yeah, I got reverse.
I got a quote to put a 4-speed in it. I told him that car would be a lot of fun with a stick. Stroker motor with a stick.
Well,
what could go wrong?
What was it, 3,500?
What could go wrong?
Or was it more
The
than
old guy behind the pedal. That would go wrong.
He's
I know that.
He's one that broke it this time.
There's a company that sells you everything, all the bolts, the clutch, the flywheel, everything. No, it's $5,200.
Oh, is that what it was?
You said you get everything but the clutch and the shifter in South Dakota for $2,500. I said, well, now we're talking. Now we probably get it done for $3,500. Or you rebuild this one for $600.
650, yes.
Yeah, I like that option. I'm in on that
I
one.
don't. I told him I'd rather we spend his money putting a 4-speed in, so I don't have to do it when he's dead.
That's true.
Oh,
I understand that, Barry. I get it. They called me yesterday and said, yeah, your Mustang's done.
Great.
Yeah. Well, we got back. There's what Timmy should have been filming.
This was wet on the bottom, but I think it was just
What?
it was wet on here.
Well, yeah. That's lack of maintenance.
Yeah.
Right, have moisture in the fuel and it swells.
No, because I drain all the gas out of it.
I don't. It works fine. Still it don't.
Yeah.
We'll be in here like kitties with my carburetor off it. Order a carburetor, put a
Oh,
carburetor
more
on.
gas.
Carburetors. You just leave and quit fucking with it?
Let me help you out.
Look at that about setting up there like I had it. Goddamn kids.
It's hard raising parents.
It's a full-time job.
Doug don't know that yet.
Exhausting.
Doug don't know that yet.
I got lucky.
You want to have my,
His dad said, see you later.
you want to have my boys come over and raise you?
Maybe.
No, you don't.
Maybe that's what we need. It's looking good.
Don't you come over to help me with the control arms?
He's putting the last one in and had it 3/4 in before I got here.
Oh
I said,
yeah.
I'll be damned. So I think, well, maybe we should try and adjust them and try to adjust the struts, and that didn't work. Well, I already had a tire up, and then, we're going to take tire bags off and
That grease it.
grease there. Oh, yeah.
I bought greasable. Well, you buy the non-greasable control arms for $109. For $117, you get a greasable ball joint. I said, give me
That's
a
better.
greasable ball joint.
Yeah.
Tim took a day off. I come out to the garage and boiled a deer head and thought I was going to throw up. And
Oh God, I'm glad I wasn't there.
started boiling the door. Started boiling at 11:30. I gave up at about 7. It's outside.
Yeah. Good balls. Give it to the dogs to show them.
No, I'll keep it. You want to know the worst part? You got to start. I had it froze. So put it in there and let it boil for a little while, so you start cutting the skin off. Then you go about an hour, and then you cut some meat off. Go about an hour, cut some meat off, and start digging eyeballs and shit out of it.
Ah.
And then you got to take on the back. You put a vice grip on it. You start cutting it, then you pull the spine off the back of the skull. Then then you get to the brain. Then you gotta take a knife and start cutting the brain out.
Why would you even want to do that?
And you keep boiling it, and then every time you pull it out of the water, you flip it upside down and shake the brain out. Put it back in there. Well, I'm like, scrape as much as I could, and I'm like, Jason's like, there's a guy who puts these in a plastic bag, hits them with air, and I'm like, fuck that bag. So I go outside, shoot brain matter all over my arm, and go, finish blowing them off.
Should have had Tim over here videoing that.
Right? It's got it in the background a little bit, but
Yeah.
I bet you got a lot of views if you were puking.
If I'd have been here, they'd have got a lot of you. A lot
I
of
got
stuff.
a pretty strong family.
You know,
I don't either. Not for that kind of shit.
no. We did one out behind the body shop. There was some, I forget what, but it didn't actually boil it. You
So
know?
it ain't perfect. That's why it's outside, because it's still got a little bit of shit on it.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
It's still just got a little bit down in the crevices. And I wasn't gonna fuck with it. I figured that shit will just rot off.
The mice will come in and chew on it.
There you
But
go.
you don't think of how much shit's down in
Oh,
there. Down inside.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So I'm out there
You'd
all over
have
my
been,
arm.
there'd been
And
chunks.
then it feels like there's sand in your hair. It wasn't sand.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
I paid a guy to do that for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
What else happened after I lit a trash can on fire?
Huh.
There's 2 fire extinguishers out here. One's behind you. Now, where are you gonna be more apt to heat something up?
I hear
What's
you.
on the lid?
Nope.
So now there's that one that's been used a little bit, but I barely used it. It's still in the green. That I probably just need to take and have it refilled. And then there's a brand new one on the wall.
You know,
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell Tim, grab the other extinguisher. By the time he's done fucking around, I'll have it done. Right, flames coming out of the trash can pretty high. I bet there's flames coming out top of it that high.
Oh, shit.
No, but normally you don't weld by the trash can.
Yeah.
it takes a little more to get used to than the torch.
I bet it does.
Torch gets it hot a lot quicker, which is fine.
I didn't know how warm the glass was because I picked it up from outside.
Yeah.
At I did your normal barbecue with cheese.
Ooh. Well, I need to shoot a deer.
Ooh, that is good.
I can't believe I hit that motherfucker. Then I shot some.
Jeez,
Just don't put a hole in it.
Yeah. And we got most of it. There's a little bit left.
Tim needs to quit using cannonballs, though.
Same gun. Same
Well,
gun.
you're like fucking 20 yards.
Yeah. I can't believe you let it get that close. The fuck?
That's the first time I had a shot.
We don't. I haven't watched that video. He was probably sleeping. That motherfucker was looking at him. Hey, you got any extra
Wake
snaps? Yeah. Mercedes shot hers at 150 or 200 yards, wasn't it?
That's where we seen mine, but I couldn't get a good scope on it because my fucking gun was doing circles.
No, that's why they do that. You got to pin it against the window.
Yep.
The only way I can shoot one, I got to pin the barrel against the fucking. That way, you only got one fucking arm doing that shit instead of everything.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Because you can shoot great until there's an animal in front of you.
Yeah, that makes a hell of a difference.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how I missed that fucking bobcat.
When I had everything under control, he was heading for the trees.
At that time, gots to go.
You ain't taking yours in yet, have you?
Still in the freezer.
Rod told him to just cut it up and put it in the freezer for now.
That's crazy.
We just drop ours off.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't ask for nothing.
We're here.
Just show up.
We're
So
here.
that cures it now, or what?
Yeah.
You,
You had to put that piece of plastic over it.
I
You
don't
gotta
lose
take
that
the-
red fucking O-ring. I think that's the only motherfucker we got.
It is. You gotta take the oxygen away
Oh.
for the UV light to cure.
And David, Rich's son, that was basically in charge of the area Mercedes and I were Preston were in.
What's signing up?
A lot of truth.
He, what's up?
You need that on video. Might need to make you a bigger sign.
That is so true.
He was really cautious going after Mercedes' deer this year. So I guess
Make sure it
Year
was
the
dead
year
or what?
before, he got up there.
Yeah.
He got up there to where it was, and the fucker jumped up and took off after him. He was running back at Mercedes. He goes, "Shoot the fucker! Shoot the fucker!"
That's why you take a pistol with you and your rifle.
He didn't have nothing with him.
He had his rifle and the footage of shooting.
Oh yeah, he made sure he took it this time.
Damn right.
You gotta have a pistol and a rifle.
But he,
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time, the pistol's for if there's something else that comes out. You shot it.
Uh-huh.
he about shot a fucking squirrel. He said he got up there to where the deer had seen the deer. He started walking towards the deer. Fucking squirrel jumped off. All we see
But
was
asshole fucker, motherfucker.
all we see was his gun come up.
You're damn right.
And then I did the wrong thing. Working Saturday morning. Mercedes and I get to the blind. My truck's parked like
Let me
3/4
rinse
of a
that.
mile
Let me
away.
rinse that in the sink.
Sure.
And we get down to
Forgot about
the we get down to the blind and get shit all
Not a
set up, and
sink,
I'm
Doug.
like, shit. Mercedes like, what? It's our binoculars. I kind of need them.
Yeah, they come in handy.
I said, I'm going to head back to the truck. She goes, okay, well, take your gun with you. I was like, I got my 9. I'll be okay. Made it to the truck, grabbed the binoculars, about 3/4 of the way back to the freaking blind, and I hear something running through the trees at me. And it was, whatever it was, sounded big. So I grab my hands on my fucking 9. I pull out my light and I shine at the trees, and it stops. Like from here to just the corner of the fence, away from me. I'm like,
What am
So then
I
I
supposed
just-
to do with this 9?
so I just keep walking, and I can hear it in the trees walking next to me. It followed me towards the freaking blind the whole time. I'm like, yeah. I get back to the blind, and I told Mercedes, she goes, yeah, she goes, I heard it running through the trees at you. I'm like, yeah, it was big.
Yeah, probably just. Well, there's a little bit right there.
Yeah, I see that
I
little
don't have to
guy.
put a windshield in it yet.
No.
How bad of a pit?
Ours, we really can't do shit.
We fixed some pretty big ones.
But you gotta put some shit over the top to
You
start
gotta
with,
do
we
just
did
like
on
I
this.
just had to do here. You gotta make it so you can get a vacuum.
Oh, okay.
So
Ready
you
to
gotta.
clean it, ain't you?
Yeah. Let me take that thing off the inside. So you gotta seal it because them little cracks go out.
Right.
Well, that's a good way to lose your vacuum because they're gonna fucking let air out. So you gotta
This thing's
some
all
of them
pitted and shit and
you have to
everything.
seal and then drill a fucking hole to inject. Well, what I typically do not like to fill them and then come back. I don't even know if this kit don't have no polish, so you could polish that pit to make it a little shinier. So,
College kid, as long as I don't put a glass in it and buy that.
How big was it before you started?
it wasn't
Pretty big. You see that spot? It's a big.
Oh, okay.
Well, the problem is, did you see that base that we got? This is what you're filling. This is what you.
You got the
So you
side of
gotta-
that over.
You got
Oh,
that little
okay.
O-ring that goes there. That's all you got to get over. So it's not a very big pit
No.
that you got to fill. Otherwise, you're going to lose vacuum. And most people don't understand the theory behind what we have to do. And I didn't until, fuck, we've been fixing rock chips for,
20 years.
yeah, Dale Renner he had a little kit that I didn't understand how the fuck to work it. So I bought a different kit.
and Doug when we got the new kit.
Oh, fuck,
How the
we
fuck did we do this? Guess what? We're back at the old kit.
This yeah, we got a new kit that I paid $1,500 for. We don't even fucking use it.
Oh, shit.
But this light right here is $400 because we kept fucking these
crap.
little ones up. So I bought a good one, and you've seen it took 2 cycles. They say you can cure it in 15 seconds. Well, I don't believe that, so I don't do it
Yep.
at least twice.
Here's my other lighter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
She's getting low though.
I have to look at home. I think I got some refillable shit. Yeah, I think I got one of them.
Well, like we go deer hunting, everybody's like, "Oh, shoot a doe, shoot a doe." Well, I agree. Shoot a doe if you've never shot nothing, or if you're just looking for meat. But the reality of it is, shoot that fucking little buck. There's probably 4 more bucks that can breed them does.
Yeah.
You shoot that doe, it can't have any. That buck ain't gonna breed any.
They ain't gonna breed the fucking dead doe now.
Yeah.
You just fucked up the
But
population.
if you had, if there was $5 in that area and 10 doe, and you take 1 buck out of it, those 4 are still going to breed them 10 doe.
Yeah.
You take a doe out, now you're guaranteed you lost the opportunity for another deer.
Or twins, or you know.
Yep.
So I guess that's my biggest.
That's what we've talked. That's what we've talked about, though. Is everybody? So that's what don't make sense to us. You only get, you buy a buck permit, and a lot of times they give you, you get your buck, and then you can get a doe, a bonus tag for a doe. But really, if we want population to grow, you need to be buck only.
And this year they took that away up there where
Yeah, you didn't have a bonus
You
tag.
only got 1 deer.
Yep.
But a lot of times you'll get a bonus tag.
Found that in some pictures.
Nice.
Man, look, it's like a new door.
Got a little bit of a ridge. I'll have to tap out, but not bad.
What rich? You have to tap on. Oh, alright. Yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
I'm gonna put granite tire.
You didn't believe
What'd you do?
Looks a lot.
Come on, old man.
Yeah.
Hi, Summer.
Nice track. I made a radiator sport.
And show you how good it is, which is as good as a blind person doing it backwards.
This thing's heavy. Look, it's clamped together. Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna hook it right here somewhere.
For the tens of people that said it'll never fucking fit.
Go over. Oh, God.
Like a glove?
Okay, so what I'm gathering here is I've got
Shit,
one of the brackets
Tammy.
down there that's on the fender well,
Is your
and
original?
that's about where I
Oh
need it.
yeah, fucking right back in the
I
same
don't
spot.
like how close it is to that hose, but this car don't run that hot. But I can make brackets.
What else you want?
Hard to do here. Holding
Whoa,
this
whoa, 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 whoa.
where that red wire is
Yep.
right there, where them holes are. I can make brackets.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
from
whoa,
there,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Grind, 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 grind. Done.
that's you. You're gonna
and I
grind.
can-
Oh yeah.
It's not in the way of anything. I got elbows. Everything's.
I think you're
The
gonna have to
holes
do
that
that on
I'm
this
going to
too.
use, they match up perfect with the
Come back.
actual command center. This stuff
And-
is bendable, pliable,
Probably do a
and
little
once
bit
you
of
get it
grinding.
set, it's pretty damn strong. I
On
use
the
it all
ends, just
the
a
time.
tickle, and maybe right here.
Doesn't look
just a
the
little
best,
bit.
but you know what, guys?
Just a little bit.
I just need it in there. We can get it
Yeah.
set, and then I can later go back and make a piece of metal that matches what I made.
Oh, we want it to look good too.
But for now, this is going to have to do. So I need to get this in the vise, start bending and moving, and try to get it so it sits flush on there. When this sits like that.
I might
All
come
I
in and
want,
just
I
trim
want
that
that thing
off.
to sit out just like that, and then we have this
I don't
thing ready
remember
to
what those
go.
are.
I will have to take it back out though, because these bolts that go in these brackets, I never really trust.
Okay,
little stuff
TTFN.
like that. It ain't Ace's deal. Where else I can put this that makes sense?
Okay, I think we're gonna call it a day. Joe's finishing up on bolting the radiator support together. I think he's gonna work on possibly welding it together tomorrow. We'll see if he does, he does. Otherwise, we'll work on it next weekend.
And there's nowhere to put anything.
So
Can't put it on the side, it needs to be level.
that's gonna be it.
Either horizontal.
Kind of letting things cool down a little bit from welding,
This thing out.
and gonna straighten things up and head home. So we will see you guys next time. Have a good one. On to the next.
Alright, it's actually Sunday. I'm out in the garage by myself. Tim's working. So I thought I'd try to get some of this welded back together into something. We'll see what happens. I told him I'd do a little filming for him and bring you along. Put a few more clamps on here and get started. Flipped over, bolt these back brackets in. I can pull bolts out that I got that are lining everything up, both the 6 bolt holes shut. And I got to drill a couple holes on the ends where we made everything from scratch. There's no old holes, so I'll have to make new holes. Throw a couple more clamps on here and back to welding. Here, we'll give you a little different angle on these last couple. Try that. Big enough hole, start in the middle and burn it and then walk it. You have too small of a hole, you just weld up the hole, you ain't getting anywhere, you ain't getting no strength. So we do I think this is a 3/8 hole. It's kind of big, but it gets it done. That's that. Welded up. Tim can grind it all down. Then we can finally put it in the car to the front end. I think that's going to be it for today, though.